because the thing we are working on is my story, and I'm really ready to drop it. Abuse and relationship stuff, and I could go into the details, but I spare you the details.
Not necessary, right?
Exactly. So it's a story that I really want to drop on all levels.
Okay.
So I hope that, anyway.
So, I'm not interested to hear the story, but I'm interested to hear how this story is reflecting in your physical body right now.
Well, actually my physical body is opening more and more. But I'm sure there's ever more of an extension possible. Plus, I really want to look into it. Because in my head, I thought that's a problem. And I don't need that.
Where do you feel this tension that's reflected to this past story is settled right now?
Right now, I would say it's in my shoulders and in my lower back.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's bring your attention to your lower back. Where particular in the lower back?
On the right side of my lower back.
And what is the sensation there?
It's like a flat kind of pain that doesn't want to go out. Like a knot.
Like a
Like
dull pain.
Yeah, not like dong 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 like
Mhm.
that, but it's like a shield or something, like armor. Oh, there.
Okay.
Hard.
So it's in the lower back, in the right side, mostly.
Yeah.
Okay. Take a moment to connect with this pain for a moment. Yeah. Tune into it. Close your eyes if you need to. And notice that right away some kind of movement arises for you. Yeah. The moment you tuned into it, some kind of movement.
Yeah.
Your body wants to adjust. Yeah. Give it a chance. Yeah. Allow. Stay present with this sensation that you feel. Give it a moment. And allow yourself to explore this movement that all of a sudden, when the moment you connected with this feeling in your body, with this sensation in your body, with this dull pain in your lower right side, the movement started to arise from it. Yeah, take a deep breath into this place. Yeah, and allow whatever else comes.
See? Must be connected, no?
Yeah. Then right away some tremoring starts to happen.
No, I have this contraction here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
contraction.
and it's called do your brain contraction. And just when I was feeling into it, this is like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let yourself explore. Yeah, so the contraction happened in our hand, the muscles that actually grip, yeah, that squeeze the hand. Yeah, so allow yourself, let yourself explore this open closing. Yeah? Continue to explore this. And good, let the movement come. It comes and all the way down into the fingers and the hand. As you notice, the moment that I noticed that the movement started, as we were talking, I already took it directly into the session. There's no need to talk about it too much when already something going on physically. So we go right into it. Stay breathing. Great. Explore the whole right side of your body that wants to unwind, wants to unlock. Especially now it comes right after the exercise that we have done earlier this morning. So now, Indra, you can still allow this movement. You can stay with it. Now I want you to lie down. Yeah. And bring up your knees. And put your feet flat on the floor, on the mat. And each time you breathe out, I want you to press into your heels. Yes. See how the pelvis comes up? And each time you breathe in, the lower back arches back a little bit. Yes. And stay with this movement as you're breathing. And continue to explore what else in your body wants to move. But it's important to stay with this pelvic movement as you're breathing. Continue to press into your heels with each exhale. And try not to interrupt your breathing. Try not to interrupt, so it's continuously flowing. Yeah, and your pelvis keeps moving. Yeah, great. So I want to allow her to charge up a little bit, continuing with this pelvic movement. And then a little later I will go into the psoas muscle, which she uses this muscle now a little bit when she presses into the heels. So she uses her lower back, and we know that the right side of her back, of the lower back, has tension in it, which is related to the tension in the hand. And continue to press into your heels, yes. And I want you to bounce your pelvis a bit on the mattress. Yeah, bounce it. Yeah, good. Does it feel good? Does it feel right to do that?
Yep.
Good. Yeah, bounce it up and down, yeah. Breathe into this. Slow down your movement. If you notice that her body is moving kind of like one unit, yeah, what we want to support is an opening, more of a fluid opening in the spine. So now I would like to go into the psoas muscle. How I find it is, I find the hip bone in the front. I will show on this side. So this is the hip bone. Yeah. So I ask her to do an action of trying to bring her knee towards the chest. Try to bring it, yeah. Yeah. So I could feel this muscle flexing under my fingertips. Yeah, you can bring it down, you can put your foot down. So now I'm on top of it. And I go in, and a lot of the times that can be painful. Yeah, breathe into it. Yeah, breathe in, breathe in. And see what movement comes with it. Breathe in, yeah, keep breathing. No break, no break, no pause. Keep breathing. Relaxing the throat, yes. And notice what movement wants to come for you now. Yeah, bounce your pelvis a bit up and down, bounce it, yeah. Yeah, I will show again. I will do it one more time. I will do it one more time, the same size, same side. This is hip bone. You go above and a bit towards the midline from it. Yeah, so I ask her to lift. I ask Indra to lift her leg, bring the knee towards her chest so I can feel the muscle activating under my fingertips. And then I go in. So you can bring your leg down. You can bring your leg down. Yeah, great. Breathe into it, breathe into it. And now again, watch what movement arises. So when we're working with pelvis, we can deal with a lot of sexuality issues that may come up to the surface. The point is to stay present to the physical sensations as much as possible, not to get stuck and lost in your story, but to really keep coming back to the physicality. This is the way that we interrupt this vicious circle of being stuck in the story and the charge coming out of it. You know, when we start to move away from the story and just stay with the physical, we create the opening. We create the space for the healing to start happening. Now I will do the other side of the psoas. Again, I locate the muscle and I ask Indra, yeah, great, that's enough. You can put your foot down. And now I'm on top of it and I go in with the pressure, yes. Breathe into it, full breath, Indra. Yeah, and allow the sound to also come. Yes. Now again, breathe. Allow your throat to be open, your jaw, yeah. Stomp your feet a bit on the mattress, yeah. Now you notice the movement came into the arms and shoulders. Yeah, keep pressing into your heels so the pelvis can come up and start to move with the breath. Stay breathing. Yeah, stay with the breath. Now you see that there's a lot of tremoring happening in the body. You see that there's a lot of tremoring happening in the body. So all of this holding tension that's been released from the psoas, from the lower back, starts to move through her. Yeah, so please surrender to this, Indra, surrender to this tremoring and breathe into it. But also keep surrendering to the free-flowing movement. Yeah, letting go of your neck, letting go of your throat, and staying with the breath. Keep breathing. Connected breath without any break, without any pause. So for those of you that are going to be exchanging sessions right now, really keep your partner present if you're supporting that they're not getting too much overcharged or getting connected to too much of a story. It's important to keep them present and grounded in their bodies. And now I feel from her that she is fully connected to what's going on. And she's not overwhelmed with her experience. That's the point of this, not to be overwhelmed. Yeah? Surrender to this vibration. Yeah, let it become bigger and bigger. Yeah, without doing it, let it come up. This way we clear the pathway for the energy that's been locked up in the pelvis, in the psoas muscle. We clear the pathway for it to arise. And it moves up mainly the central channel, the spinal cord, the main nervous channel. You all heard the expression Kundalini rising? Yeah. The Kundalini rising is pretty much free flow of energy. It feels like an orgasm that runs through the entire body. Electricity moving through you. In Reikian therapy, it's called orgasm reflex. So we use that word, and it's pretty much what this is. It's a free flow of energy through the body. Yeah, so you notice it starts here, and then it moves that her whole body trembles. Yeah. Yeah, continue with the breath, continue with it. And I still hear that her breath is a bit restricted on exhalation. Yeah, so there's a little tension here. And there is a direct connection between the tension in the pelvis and the tension in the jaw. Really direct connection. If one is tight, the other one will be tight. And if one opens, the other one will start to open unless it unconsciously starts to restrict the expression. This is what happens a lot. So that's why I went to the jaw, because the movement started to happen and it felt like it was getting stuck a bit, the expression here in the throat. And you could hear it in her breathing. The breath was a bit labored with inhalation. Now it sounds different if you listen to it. No more hissing sound when she was inhaling. So usually when tremoring like this starts to happen, we give all the space for the person to complete it. So it runs its course until it's done. This is a response of the body that's been interrupted, and we want to create space for it to finish now, to complete itself. And you can see that this is happening all over her body. Her whole body is vibrating, even her eyelids, in her face, you could see it. And if you surrender to it, it feels really pleasurable. This is a pleasurable sensation. You could see a lot of charge still around the eyes. The eyelids are still moving, trembling. So in the end, I ask her to open her eyes and look into my eyes. Just make eye contact with me. Do you feel like you can sit up? Hmm?
You help me a little bit.
Yeah.
Thanks.
There's so much presence and connection in the quality of her eyes right now. Yeah. I feel really touched by your session.
Yeah, we're a gift for each other. Yeah.
Anything you would like to share?
Yeah. Yeah, we are a gift for each other. All of us. A gift for each other. And a gift for ourselves. Yeah, that's right.